I just want to talk about trading. How to manage your profits and losses. This is one major problem that allows most people not to be able to make money while they are trading whatever they do, whether it be Bitcoin, Forex, binary. A lot of people are not profitable because of this aspect. Yeah, it used to affect me too. So I want to share with you what you could do, how you can overcome it. If you listen and follow, you will get the best out of it. If you don't listen or you don't follow, you're on your own. Okay, we're about getting started. You guys are welcome. First and foremost, let me ask you a question. Why do you want to trade? Why do you want to trade in the first place? Well, why do you want to trade? Why? Because you love trading. Why do you want to trade? Why do you want to be buying, selling so that you can make profits? That's why it's called trading. Nobody goes into trading because they like to do activities. Everybody goes into trading business because of profits. Trading is not NGO, an organization set up for services purpose. No, trading is for money making. So everybody goes into trading because they want to make money. Everybody goes into trading business because they want to make money. Now the question is, why do you yourself want to go into trading? Or why are you trading currently right now? Because you want to make money. Maybe if there is any other reason why you're into trading, you can leave it in the comment section below. Why are you into trading? Or why would you want to go into trading? If I tell you you can make money trading, won't you go in? So you should know why you are going into trading in the first place, to make money. But you see, the problem is that a lot of us go into trading for the wrong reasons. Not just to make money. We are trying to go into trading because we want to become a sudden millionaire. Yes. Let it be ringing in your head. Don't you want to hammer? Have you not been seeing all those people riding big exotic cars? You self, you say, oh boy, make me self just enter this team here, hammer. Make my storyline change. You have a wrong reason for going into trading. And because you have a wrong reason, you are not going to make money from it. Have you find out that you have not made money? You have a good objective, yes, go into it, make money, like other people have made money from it. But you have not made shishi. I used to be like that. I wanted to break the internet. But guess what? I didn't make shishi. So if I'm telling you, I'm not telling you because I feel like disturbing your mind. No, I'm telling you because I have experienced it. Now, how do you manage profits? How do you manage losses? I cannot go into that without not talking about your objectives. Reason why you should go into trading. If your objective is right, if your main aim and focus is right, let me tell you, you will make money. And you will be comfortable about it. It actually cost me a lot to know what I'm sharing with you right now. Because I'm in that particular kind of people that, you know, they like to test it themselves before they believe. You that you are Mr. Thomas, that you don't believe, you like to test it yourself. I'm in that category. See, it's going to cost you more time, more investment, more opportunity that you are going to waste and miss. and then more risk for you to learn if you are like that. So you better change. The only way you need to do is first, why do you want to trade? Everybody goes into one form of business or the other for one reason: to make profits, to make gains. Now, your objective has to be right. Your mindset has to be right. Yes, you have financial targets. You have things you need to give attention to. You have needs that are to be met. But those needs, they didn't just start now. So why do you want a very fast forward, a fast and the furious solution? Quick money making opportunity. Why? Do you think quick money making opportunity will last? No. If somebody offers you right now and say, oh boy, drop $200 right now, in a week's time it will become $2,600. If somebody gives you that offer and you fall for it, you are a mumu in the highest order. It's because of your desperation. Why do 419 still persist? Why do they still work? Why do they see people to still scam? Why? Because all of us have a trace of greediness inside us. We want quick solution. First thing you need to do is to correct your objective. Don't look for quick solution. It will never come. And if it comes, hey, they want to take more from you. Yes, they will collect all that you have that you say is not enough. They will collect, send you back to your village. Have you seen people that are scammed all just because of one funny story? We brought some goods from India. They're already at the port right now. The person is no longer to be contacted. So we are looking for who else can buy the stuff, and you carry your head, enter. Things that are worth millions. Now they are telling you they are offering it out for just token of 500,000. It's worth about 3.5 or 5 million. Now they want to sell it to you at 2.5 million. Are you not seeing that you are greedy? Now because you are greedy, now you want to get into it. Why? Because you want quick money. Everybody wants quick money. I am not a saint. Everybody wants quick money. I am not a saint. I used to be like that. So if I'm telling you from the point that I have been where you are. I want to hammer big time. Right now, I'm not in a hurry to make money. Forget the fact that I know how to make the money. I am even at the point of knowing how to make it. Now is now the time. I'm not even in a hurry to make the money again. Because I've seen that it's all in a process. It's best you follow the due process. The due process, you are going to be comfortable. You are going to make that money. But most people don't want to follow due process. Everybody wants fast track. So, how do you control or have a proper money management? It starts with you here. You see, inside this head, there are so many battles going on. So many battles. House rent, child school fees, child's food, church, mosque, family, friends. You have so many needs. Bros, na person wey dey alive dey attend to needs. So if you allow the thought of all these things to go on in your head, you will crash. First, don't crash. I beg you. Pause and start afresh. Now you may be wondering, it's because this guy, he already find a way to make money. That's why he's talking like this. No, that's not why I'm talking like this. Let me tell you why I'm talking like this. Why I'm talking like this was because it became clearer to me that the simplest thing in life will make you money. Yes, the simplest thing in life are the things that will make you money. Money making is not in every tax, every dealings, every stuff. It's all in the simplest thing in life. So if you will focus on the simplest of the simplest thing, you will make your money. So how do you go about correcting that your mindset? First and foremost, yes, let us agree. You have so many needs, you have so many things that requires your attention, requires you to pay money. Now, let's examine your present situation. Is your job, the money you earn from your job, is it enough to attend to these needs? No. If it is yes, focus more on that job. If it is yes, focus more on that job. You are welcome, Stephen. Focus more on that job. Now, if your current job does not provide enough money to settle everything you need as expenses for a whole month, you need an extra income. And if you need an extra income, it is not by going in hard, as in, I must hammer, I must make it. Can't I be making like 1 million or 500,000? You've not learned how to make 10,000 naira. You want to start making millions. Where have you heard that it has been done before? You want to be the first to do it, Abi? Let me tell you, you are not going to be the first to try it, and you are not going to be the last to try it. Go and ask and go and research people who have tried it before, if they succeeded. How come Baba Jebu always chopping the money? How come Lotto is always winning people's money? Because people they've not woken up. They are there. They want to use 100 naira to make 1 million. How many of you are trying to use 100 naira to make 1 million? Over 1,000 of you are trying to make 1 million with 100. Now, even if one person eventually succeeds, they are going to use all your money to settle the person. You see, everything about gambling, everything about trading, everything about any market whatsoever, affiliate, selling, it's all about collecting money from one person, giving it to another. If you don't know, wake up now. Everything, including marketing, name it, whatever. Marketing, trading, betting sites, football sites, gambling, or lotto, everything is all about taking from one person to the other. If only you know the history of trading, how trading come into existence, how it functions and how it is structured, you will know everything. See, we are not making new money, we are collecting money from ourselves. When we are trading, we are collecting money from ourselves. So don't think it's coming from the sky or it's coming from one government. No. Just like you see people in were doing. But you see, this one is structured with the system from foundation. It's like that. So why would you want to go into such a system with the mindset that you must clear them today? I must clear them. I must collect all my money. All the money they are owing me, they must pay. Let me tell you, you are the one that will end up paying them. You even pay them past before you wake up. But if you don't want to do all that, what you should do first is correct your mindset. Correct your mindset. Speak sense to yourself. First thing is that, hey, number one, your current job cannot give you all the money you need in your daily expenses. What? You need extra work or extra stuff that can generate money for you. Now, that extra stuff, you need to devote time to learn, to practice, to trim and trill your skill. You can't just start having mind, you want to arrive. If somebody tells you, oh, I make $1,000 my first month of trading, you should ask the person, with how much capital? And have you had previous experience trading before? It is not magic. It is not magic. There are some people, they can manage a high level of risk. Why? They made up their mind. I'm not going to live another day penniless. I must find solution. Yes, they are ready to risk all. So they put all their money down. Oh yeah, it's either I win or I die here. I forget it, you kill me, you lose everything. Now he's trading with all. He has a mindset. I don't care. Let me just see the results. So in his result, he won. He's happy. Now that he has won, he said, good. He took his money back. Part of his winning, he kept it. Now he brought back a new one. Bam. From his profits. Yes, from his profits, not all that he has again. Remember, he didn't have anything. He dropped this to make money, to make extra. He dropped this to make this. Now he has made this. What did he do? He decided, okay, I've made this. All I'm going to do is, I've taken my money back. I'm going to take some out of this one. I have this one now. So no, I will not put everything here. I'll put just this one. He risked it again. Now if he loses, he still has this. But he's not going to lose. He won. Now he won. He got another one of this. Another one with just this. He was able to make another one. Now if he has another one and he decides to keep this every time he has another one, now guess what? He has two of these already. He has made profit. He still has something to try with. Now as time goes on, he becomes more experienced. He becomes more experienced. And he started doing everything like this. But don't forget, he has made this like times 5. Now, he's not risking anything. That's what most people don't understand. You have not made shishi. You are trying to start your trading with everything you've got. What about if it doesn't work? What's your plan? You die here. Die. When you die, does it stop the platform from running? You need to understand. First, it has to do with your mindset. You. What are you thinking right now? Do you think, since you know your current situation, everything you have right now cannot solve it? You need to make attempt to get better. Now, the point I'm talking about here is how to manage your profits and losses while trading. But you see, if you do not have the objective right from why are you here, you will never be able to manage anything. In fact, there will not be nothing to manage. You will only be experiencing losses. Because if your mindset is wrong, you will be on a greedy path. And whenever you are with a greedy mindset, let me tell you the honest truth, you will never be able to trade for profit. Why? Everything you are going to be seeing, they are going to be false. True will become false. False will become true if you have a greedy mindset. So you need to take away emotion. Your emotion has to be removed. You have to have faith in the structure and the system that you are working with. Meaning, if you have a strategy, you develop and depend on it. If it fails you, it fails. If it works, it works. Will there always be failure inside? Yes. Now, this is where it comes to how do you now manage everything? You have been trading. How are you managing your losses? How are you managing your profits? It's very simple. Will you lose? Yes. Do I lose? Yes. Do I win? Yes. But see what I try to do. I try to make more profits than losses. Before, I think I usually just trade with, I trade once a week. Before, like from 2015, 16, I was always trading once a week. Why? Because I was trading every day before I was losing. Greediness was owing me. When greediness hold you for trouser like this, so I was always losing. If I hammer this week, like the end of the week like this, I will just start losing. Then I want to do what is called revenge trading. You know when you lose and you are trying to recover your losses instantly, it's called revenge trading. Once you are greedy, you are going to have that mindset. Yes, you're going to have that mindset. So I decided I'm gonna work towards it. I just need this. I need this. These people will not collect my money like that. I must collect it back. So every time I come back that way, I end up losing more. I stopped. I said no. There are people who are doing this. They are making money from this thing. I know it's possible to make money from it. I want to also make money. So I decided I'm not going to be doing every day. Let me just be doing weekly. let me just be doing weekly. So I decided a weekly approach. And what was I doing every week? Every week I decide, okay, I'm going to trade with like 20k or 30k. The plan is to make maybe 20 or 30 or 40k. So if I do 20, 30, I make some profit. Once I make the profit, I am good. Once I make the profit, I am good. I stop trading. Once I make the profit, I am good. Everybody, that's it too. Once I make the profit, I am okay. Now, when I trade and I am not making profit, I stop. Once I trade and make profit, I stop. Yes, do I get the temptation to continue trading? Yes. Oh boy, I want hammer. Not some people, they get hammer, they get something like that. I want hammer, but everybody cannot be like that. Everybody cannot be that way. No, everybody cannot do the same thing the same way. No, it's not possible. You have to find your own, the one that will work with you. I've tried to trade like other people are trading. It didn't work for me. No, it didn't work. I ended up zero, minus whatever I tried with. Minus. So I said, since it's not working, maybe I'll just continue with this once a week. So I was doing once a week with the same strategy. And I said, okay, let me explore more. Let me explore this Bitcoin. We've been using it for networking, whatever. Let me explore it and see this Bitcoin. There should be a way you should be able to trade it as well. That when it goes up or down, no matter which direction it goes, you should be able to make money. That's how I ended up trading Bitcoin. So I was always trading binary before Bitcoin. So when I saw the interaction, I saw the whole process of how Bitcoin is. So I decided, okay, this Bitcoin is like, that one is even manageable. There is no greediness in this one because the percentage is small. At the end of the month, you're looking at 150%, 30% to 150. Highest max, I make 320 or 330%. I said, this one is okay. So I concentrated more on Bitcoin. That's how I started training people on Bitcoin. Hey, you can do the same. If I cannot train people on binary that I have not mastered, let me train people on this one. At least this one is okay. It's slow and steady. But you see, when I started training people are not interested in Bitcoin. Why? They were interested in networking, things that will pay them faster. They were not interested in what they will learn and do by themselves. They were interested in things they can put their money in and it will generate automatically. So if I try to tell this one, you say he's not interested. So I kept to myself and I kept doing my thing. And it's working. It's growing and making me income. Now, when I thought of it that, I have grown enough in this Bitcoin. I've been training people enough. And I don't have time for myself. I need to have time for this. So I started my course 2017. By 2018, I was done. And I said, okay, now I need to show my student first. Let me show them so that they will understand. You can trade this and make more. It's even much more easier to make money in binary trading than Bitcoin trading. So I taught them first. They were the first set of people for me to teach. I told them when I was running the course that when I'm done, you will enjoy this one. Don't worry. It's even easier. Okay, before I taught them, I started a project. Immediately I finished my course in June, I started a project, a personal project in July. And I started with $10. Since July last year, this is June, it's a year now, right? For a year, my investment has been $10. Here now, if you don't know, here, $10. 3,700. In fact, I think around that time, it was still like 400 or something. Let's say 4,000. That was the investment. And at first, the first month, I received almost 100 and I think it was about about 100,000. That was the first month. But guess what? I started monthly. It was $1 first, $1, $5. That's the stake. $1 first, $5, $10, $15, $20, $50. So that was the progression of how the project started. So we're not starting, hey, start trading with $100. No, I started with $10. And that $10 was not all I used. I used 10%, which is $1. So the first month I was able to make 100K. I said, yeah, 100K from $1. I said, this is amazing. So everything they said is true. You know, there are sometimes they will be telling you something and you will think the people telling you have hidden agenda. They are not giving you all. You know, that feeling. I had it too. So it even cost me a lot. It made me do so many mistakes. That feeling. Stop having that feeling. Stop it. It will ruin you. It almost ruined me. So when I saw the opportunity, I said, this is amazing. So I'll stick to this. I'll stick to every instruction I've received. And that was exactly what I did. Since then till now, I have not reinvested anything. I've only been investing back profits. Profits. So if I lose $100 right now, it is profits. Here, profits. Losing 120, 50 right now, it's all profits. Now, this now brings me to the aspect of, so how do you manage your profits? How do you manage your losses? How do you get to that point where you will be in excess profits and not in losses? That's what this episode is all about. So I'm going to be sharing the secret with you right now. So, but before I go in there, the first question is this: what's your target? What are you thinking of achieving if you are going into trading? What's your target? Okay, I think I have, is it 4? I think I have about 3 or 4 people right now online. Now tell me, what's your own target? You want to be trading. What are you looking at receiving or earning? Can you guys just respond? Share with me your target. Just share with me. Just whatever comes to your mind as you have it. What's your target? I'm waiting for you guys to respond. I mean, you guys are not listening to me, sir. What's your target? 50%. Okay, that rate says 50%. You mean 50% of what you have, your capital, Abi? Who else? What's your target? If you're going into trading, you must have one thing at the back. Okay, Wesley 2 says 50% daily. That's good. It's achievable. I hope you know. 50% is achievable. 100%, even 200, 300 is achievable. 1 hem. Olifash says 1 hem monthly. Yeah, 1 hem is achievable. Now let me ask you, Olifash, what's your stake? You want to be making 1 million. What capital do you want to use to make 1 million? What capital do you have? Olifash, what capital do you have? What capital do you have that you want to use to be making 1 million? Most people don't ask themselves honest question. So when they now start and they did now not make the 1 million, they now be discouraged. If you have a target of 1 million and you are making 300, you will not be satisfied. You will say you did not even reach past mark. So person wey wan make 1 million, what's your target? What's your stake? Capital. With what capital do you want to make 1 million? It's important you ask yourself. Let me tell you why. If you do not clarify your objective from the beginning, you are going to have trouble. With $100. With $100, is it possible? Yes. With $100, is it possible? Yes. But you see, you have to be very skillful. You have to be very skillful for it to be possible. You have to be able to have made at least 100% every day. If you can be making 100% of your $100 every day, you will make 1 million. It's very simple. If you have $100 and you are making $100 every day, you will make 1 million in a month. You will make 1 million in a month. But you see, if you have $100, you cannot make 20 or 30%, and you want to make 1 million. It's going to be tug of war. You will not make 1 million. It's not a course. It is when you say there is every action there must be a reaction. If you have a wrong reaction to some action, you are not going to get the right result. It's all about, can you get to see results? Consistency. Can you be able to make 100%? Hey, see my oga at the top. I am Godfather. Compliment of the season. I hail. I dey greet you well. Now, if what I'm talking about today is just how to manage your losses, how to manage your profits, how to have the right mindset and be in consistent profit. Now, it is not difficult to make 1 million, as only Fash wants to make 1 million. It's not difficult. It's possible. See, imagine you making $100 every day. 100 times 20, is that not $2,000? 100 times 30, is that not $3,000? So if you make $3,000 in a month, that's over 1 million. Yes, that's over $1 million. So is it possible? Yes. Now, what you should ask yourself is, can you consistently be making $100? Are you sure there are days you are not going to experience losses? Yes, there are days you are going to experience losses. But the thing is here, this will now take me to explaining to you how to manage your profits, how to manage your losses. First, let's assume based on only Flash targets. Let's even use his target for instance. We are using his targets. I have $100 as my trading capital. Now I want to start a trading business. And my plan or budget is that I want to be making like 100. I want to make 1 million at the end of the month. 1 million is my target, right? How do I get to this 1 million? First month, I decided, okay, I want to be making $100 every day, but I have $100 as capital. So how do you intend to use that $100 to make $100 without risking everything? That's the first thing you should think of. How do I trade with this $100 that will enable me to make another $100 without me risking the whole $100? You cannot say because you want to make $100 every day and you have a capital of $100, then you start your trade with the $100 now. Oh yeah, let it give me. What about if you try your first trade and you experience losses? You are back to minus 100, not 0, minus 100. So you are with no capital again. So it means you have to go and get another capital. No be so? So you cannot say you want to start something and then you don't have. How do you manage your profit? How do you've not even started? How do you manage your stake, your trading? With what will you be trading with? Let me tell you, I didn't even start with $100. Maybe he has $100. He has $100. I don't like using $100. The more I put $100 there, the more the thing will be doing it shua as if let me explode to 1,000 straight. I want to explode to 1,000 straight. I'm not a patient guy. I may be patient to you like this. But you see, with system, with structure, with the right training, you will change. You will change. You will see yourself change overnight. You say, oh boy, I feel it be like this. You will be amazed. Now, with this $10, I'll tell you how I have been $100. I will tell you how me I have done my own multiple times. And it's the same training I'm giving to my students. See what you have to do. Number one, it's very simple. Divide that 100 by 10. Yeah, divide the 100 into 10. It looks 100 into 10. That will be $10 now. Yes, divide it by 10. Now, the first plan is use that 10%. That 10%. Use it to trade. And the target is make 100%. Your first 1 week, don't bother yourself. Don't disturb yourself. This is your first month that I'm highlighting to you. Divide your $100 only. Divide it by 10. Now you are going to use $10. Remember, if you use 10 out of 100, you still have $90, right? So the plan is to use $10, right, out of your 100. Use the $10. Boom. You do your trades. You hit your target 100%. How many trades do you do? Maybe you did 5. Maybe you did, let's just say maybe you did like 5 trades or 10 trades. You are able to make your $10. Now, what have you been able to do? You have been able to make $10 with your $10. Meaning, if you use the same 100, you will make $100. But it's not that easy. Don't worry. I'll explain why it's not that easy. When you start using $100 and you start seeing 100, 180, 200, 300, your head, your calculation that goes on in your head, this is Naija, the calculation that goes on in your head will discourage and destabilize you to think differently. Once you start seeing compilation up to 500, your head start thinking differently. You start reasoning about big money, bigger money, bigger money. I'm telling you what will happen in your head. You may say you me cannot do me. I'm telling you now, down. Bigger money, bigger money. Even when you make $500, you will not know. You will not respect it. You would want more. And by so doing, you are going to blow your account. Yes. Oh, you are doubting if it's right or wrong, if it's possible or not. This one will not do me. Don't worry, try it. By the time it happens, you say, it's true. I didn't know it will hold me like that. Oh. This is normal for trading. You always think there is more opportunity to make more, but it does not start there. Where it starts from is, if you can use $10 only to make 10, you are good. Now, if you use $10 to make 10, the day one, that's your first day of starting. You are good. Day two, use that $10 you made. Remember, we risk what percentage? We only risk one. What? We only risk $10. He has $100. He has only risked $10. He was able to use that $10 to make another $10. But let's say even if he lost the $10, he still has $90. So he has another $10, 9 places to try with. Are you getting it? He has only risked 10%. You have only risked 10%. So you load 10%. Now you are on $10. You have made 10%. Don't worry, you have made 10% of your capital. So you have a fresh free $10. Now this $10 you start trading with. Boom. $10. You made another 10 second day. Now third day, use all your profits that you've made. You've made $20. 10 day, the $10 day one, another $10 day two, making $20. You have made $20. You still have your $100. So you have $20. Use the $20 to make 100%. 20, make another 20. 20 becomes 40. Right? How much percentage do you think you have made? Day 3, 40%. You still have long way to go. No, you don't. You don't understand the dynamics. The thing is to help you, to help your mindset. We think differently. Here in Naija, forget, we think differently. I know. We think differently. Why? Because of our environment and everything. So once you've made 40%, that's $40, right? We are on day 4 now. Day 4, the plan is to make 100%. 40 to 80. My brother, keep doing it that way. Once you hit 100, withdraw the 100. Now that's your first 100% profit. Remember, once you do day 5, you have 80. Day 6, you have 160. Yes, day 6, you will have 160. If you withdraw 100 from 160, what will you have? 60, right? You've made 100% of your capital 1 week. Now you are left with how much? How much? $60 as your new trading capital. So you can start using $60 or $50, whichever one you want. 60, 50. The plan is to make 100. So with 2, you are making 100. 100%. 50 to 50. You have turned 50 to 50. Good. The plan and what I want you to take note is the process, not the doubling. Process. The process is to help you master the craft of doubling. Once you understand and you master the craft of how to generate the money, you are in money. But when you don't know how you come about to make 100%, you never start. You are a joker. You must know, and you must be able to intentionally repeat the process and have it done. That is when you will have a working strategy. But if you cannot repeat it, you are a learner, you are joking. You've not started. If you have been able to make, you are saying all this process, what about if you lose? Remember, if you lose the $80, maybe, remember you are not trading with everything. You are not trading with everything. You are not trading with everything. You've already made your profit. You've only staked 10% day one. The rest are profits. You've managed. This is managing your profit. And moreover, by the time you are done first week, you already have 100%. So even if you are getting 100% every week from your $100, right? From your $10, remember $10, $100 every week. By the time you are done in 4 weeks, you would have made $400. Now that is just $100 every week. But if you follow the first week process, you repeat it second week, you repeat it third week, I can bet you are going to come back with $1 million. You are wondering, do the calculation yourself. That today is not about that details. I'm only using it to cite examples for you how I trade. So when you see me trading with $20 and I stake everything and I say 20, oh yeah, boom. The plan is I have grown. I have made some profits. I have increased my stake. This whole month, the stake is $20. So every first trade, every one trade must be $20. If I don't want to trade with $20, I first deposit $10, make it double, then use the 20. When I make the 20 double, I use the double. When I make the double, I use the double. So sometimes I may make 100, sometimes 2, depending on how the market just favor me, and boom. So I'm always trading with my profits. So when I lose, the thing not pay me. It not go pay you. But you see somebody else carry all his money, or he went to go and borrow money, then he start trading with the money. If you lose, what do you think will happen to you? Even when the trade is going up and down, you, Jesus, come down, come speak in tongue, na lie, nothing go happen. That's when you go know say binary self get him own wish. He get him wish and wizard. You think say na only you get wish, abi you feel sabi wish somebody. That's when you will discover that binary platform get their own wish and they go wishing you. Why will you trade with what money you cannot risk, you cannot lose? Don't even come, don't even go there. Ensure that the money you want to start trading with, you can lose it. Have you ever seen me telling people go and bring 1 million, 100,000, 200,000? No. When I tell people come with 100,000 for my executive training that is coming up this Saturday, there's a purpose. We want to attain 1 million every month. 1 million. Is it possible? Yes. Is it doable? Yes. And you are not going to reach that 100,000. What are you saying? But you see, the plan is from your 100,000, take 10K, take and trade. One time. Boom, 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 you make 10K. Now you have 10K to trade with. Exactly what I told you. That's what we are doing. I'm giving you the secret now, right? That's what we are doing. Exactly what I'm telling you. That's what we're doing. But you see, you may wonder, I no get liver to do that kind of thing. That's where I'm going to be driving them, to make them see how over time I have done it. It now looks like magic. Every time you see my video, you see some have even asked me before, how did you use this $20? It now became $1,000. Show me proof. I say, you with the JJC, just come. No wonder that they dupe you anyhow. They're asking me for proof. For proof of waiting. Now you follow me trade, or now you are trade for. How you take help me? If you no believe, which one concern me with show you proof. Who you be? You be CBN. We are going to show you proof. Say, it never reached for you to be hungry. It's not about me reaching for me to be hungry. If you watch everything you see on my channel, go and find out how many of them feel show you how they are trading that way. How many of them that are trading, that are in binary trading sphere, that can show you how they trade that way. Record their live account, record them depositing. Some of them hide and they use what's it called, demo, to do all the thing and edit it. Do I have time for all that nonsense? Who that one will help? How will he help you? How will he help me? I'll be forming that I'm making money and I'm not making the money. Poverty, die. Poverty, die. No, it's true, poverty, die. I cannot afford to live that way. So the secret of the whole thing is this. Easiest way for you or anybody to manage their profit and losses. When you want to trade, don't stake more than 10% of your capital. Make some profits, 100% at least of your capital that you stake. Once you make that 100%, start a fresh trade with the profits you've made. Continue that way. Now, when you lose, you are only going to be losing 10% of your capital, right? You still have 9 trials to do. 9. You cannot fail all, my brother. You cannot fail all, except you don't have a working strategy. Except you don't know how to make the 100%. Now, if you don't know how to make the 100%, don't try this. You are not going to pass mark anything. You will not make anything. Learn how to make the money first. Can you learn how to turn $1 into another $1 first? That's when managing your losses, your profits cannot be inevitable. You must learn to do it. But if you don't know how to duplicate, you want to now try it. What you want, you know, sabi duplicate. What you want can do, sef. You are playing, you will dash them your money. So if you don't want to dash platform money, you don't want to lose, you want to make money, first learn how to generate the profits first. How do you make the 100%? That's why I have a training that I train people how to generate the thing themselves. I don't give signals. No. I not ask you, come and gather here, let me be giving you signal. I don't do it. I rather show you how it's done. If you are not ready to learn, I beg, move forward. Go and look for people who will give you. I don't give. I rather show you how it's done. Can you know how I get to know, oh, I can enter. It's not safe. Oh, I'm going to lose this trade. I made a mistake. Is it allowed? Yes, you will learn. Or along the way you will learn. You will patch things up. When you are learning new things, it's customary for all that to happen. But if you're not willing to learn, you don't know how to generate profit. Even 30% you cannot generate. Then you say you want to manage your profit and losses. What exactly do you want to manage? You must know how to generate the profit first. It's like you want to do a business. You don't know how to turn 1,000 into another 1,000. You now say they should give you 1 million. You will turn it to 1 million. Who born you? Who you be? You be CBN printing house? I be where you want printer come from. You don't know how to make $10, ordinary $10. You now say you want to make 100,000. You be magician and you are joking. So you must learn how to multiply first. That's why I always tell people, I have a 3 training process. You learn. You practice what you've learned. Then you will be able to earn real money. Practice make perfection. You practice. We practice a lot. You have to practice. You practice. There are some students, they say, no, I'm here to practice for like 2 months. I'm not going real until after 2 months, when I don't practice like mad. That when I wake up, I can do this in my sleep. There are some, they practice 1 week, they are good to go for real. Some 5 days safe, 3 days safe. Everybody is not the same. There are some people, they are more intelligent than others. There are some people, they are more focused than the other. There are some people, they listen to instruction more than other people. If you can listen one and are there, you are good. And if you get liver, you are good. So the essence of this whole training, or me telling you or teaching you how, is you need to know how to duplicate money first. You must have a strategy, a working strategy. When you have that, that is when you can now talk about managing your profits. Remember, I said trade with 10% of your capital as a stake. Make 100% of it. Then continue with that to trade. Now, you have already made profits. Now, you are managing your profits. Using your profits to trade the same thing now. Now, you are not risking anything. So, if you lose, you start again. You make it again. You make it again. You make it again. Will you lose? Yes. When you lose, you have something to fall back to. You use it again. But you see, the greediness in people will not allow them to follow. It will not allow you to follow this. Once you start, hey, oh boy, this thing they work. Oh, I have made $50. Let me just look for like 200K. If I put 200K and I make 200K every day, don't start that way. Let me tell you what is going to happen to you. Your greediness is going to blind you, and every signal that is incomplete will become complete. Every immature signal becomes mature. Every wrong signal becomes right. Why? You are now guided by your own desire for massive profits. Learn to grow slow and steady. This is how I've been trading. This has worked so far for me compared to every other tactics I've known. In fact, a whole year, a whole 4-6 months, I have to spend to brainwash myself of every bad information and influences. Stick with this. You will make money. Oh, stick with it. You will see money. You will find money. Money will even find you. But if you don't, you're not going to make shishi. No, because shishi, greediness, I ain't going to wire you. You know why people lose? Greediness. Have you not tried it? Some of you have tried it. You've been to the platform. You tried with $100, your first trial. It turned to 150, 120, 130, 160, almost 200. Then you start losing it. You start blowing it. Why? You now want to increase it to meet like 400 or 500 targets. Don't do it once. Do it slow and steady. Do you think the people there, they are your mates? Do you think they just put it there like that? Oh, you think they are not monitoring you? That's for another day. We'll talk about binary operating system. We'll talk about Forex operating system. You will get to know how the Forex world works, how the binary world works, how the cryptocurrency world works. But till then, any question? My time is up. I know my time is up. Yeah, it should be like 2 or 3 minutes left now. So my time is up. Any question? Let me answer anybody with any question, and then we'll wrap this up. I hope you've been able to learn something from this. Please, you guys should chat me up if you've been able to learn something. Let me see your comment. Let me see your comment. Let me see your comment. So I hope, Olifash, I hope you know how to attain that 1 million right now. I hope you know how to attain that 1 million. Any question? Any question? Okay. West official say, thank you, sir. Any question? I need you guys to answer me. I hope you are able to learn how to manage your profits, how to manage your losses. Risk your capital 10% to make at least 100% of your 10%. Then start using your profits to trade for more profits. When you have more profits, up to 100% of your initial capital withdraw. That will be your first major 100% withdrawal. Bam. Continue trading with the rest. Once you continue trading with the rest, now the rest will get you more profits. Then you can grow your portfolio and you trade more. This is how I've been trading. So when you see me trading with $20, don't think that that $20 they deceive plenty people. That $20. If you know what you feel achieve, okay. Only fast. What did I to attain 1 million? What was the thing we started with? Is it not $10? So now imagine you do double. 10 can get you 1 million at the end of the month. So 20 income, what will it get you? 2 million, right? Or more. That's how it works. So guys, it's quite easy. Anybody can do this. Anybody. And I try as much as possible to make sure I have right teachings. Let people know by sharing life experiences with them, not just telling you, oh, do this, do that. These are things that are possible, doable. I've done some of them. I've experienced them. So I don't want other people to experience it. There is nothing new in this world. Whatever you want to do, somebody somewhere has done it before. So if they tell you, buy it, work with it, see the result you get first, then you now do your own. Else, you are going to be wasting resources, wasting time, wasting money, wasting effort. I've done that. I've wasted effort, resources, money. I've blown so much that I even thought I could not come back. Yes, it got to a point I thought I can never get over this because of the money I lost. So, but you see, there is always light at the end of every tunnel. That's the tunnel that is continuing. The one where no continue, no light though. If I had stopped, there won't be any lights, and in fact I will not see any lights. So guys, persistency, and first your objective, correct your impression. First objective, correct it. Why you are coming, okay, you will see. Now you will see. Don't wait for too long. You will see. All I've just talked about, you will see how we are going to put it to work. Oh, please say you would like to be my student. No problem, you can sign up. Hey, guess what guys, from the month of June, this June, I will not be able to be available to be training everybody again. Be honest with you, because I want to concentrate on my own personal portfolio. I'll be rounding up my own training this month, so I want to start trading big time. I cannot be trading with like $2,000 or $1,000, and then one student is calling me and you expect me to leave the trade and start attending to you. It's not possible. So my students who I'm grooming right now, they will continue training major people. But if you want me to still train you, I'm not going to be offering any promo, whatever, just to reduce the number of people that come to me. There will be no more promo. It will just be strictly 50K. No 50K, don't bother coming to me. Once you say you have 30 or you have 20, oh yeah, come like this. Let my student train you. I have over 350 students. So let them start training you. So that's how it works. Will they train you well? Yes. If they are not making money, will I allow them to train you? These are people who have mastered the training, who have been with me for a long time. They've seen it, they've made money from it as well. So they can train you. If they are making money and they will train you. So if you like to be my student, you chat me up. The requirement are simple. It's just 4 of them. Mobile phone with internet access. 1 hour. It can be night, morning, afternoon, evening, anytime. 1 hour for your training. Then trading capital 10,000. Then you need, for now, only in the month of June, 30,000 for trading capital. I mean for training fee. Outside that, the rest, they are very simple things. It's just for you to get started and be on the right side. Okay guys, any question before I wrap this up and I shut this down? Question? Yes, my time is up. Bye bye. My time is up already, so I've got to end this. God bless you. See you in another video.